guys, let me just share some more ideas about moral philosophical approach for your literary research. If you just remember Matthew Arnold and his essay on the study of poetry, he talks about the role of literature as one of the most important things, which is based on moral and philosophical teaching, right? So he talks about this ability and capability of literature to influence. And he is also of the opinion that great literary work must possess a high seriousness. And this high seriousness is basically about the quality of literature, of good literature, right? So literature, and particularly poetry, is an important source of moral and spiritual inspiration, right? So these are the points given by Arnold, and he says that literature is quite important because this is something which would definitely has the ability to have moral, to show moral and religious significance, right? So literature is really important, and it could be evaluated from a moral philosophical point of view. So whatever piece you want to explore from your research point of view would be looked at upon from the point of view of moralism and philosophical orientation. In 20th century, this moralism is basically it got a new shape, and the movement which was there as the result is called a neo-humanist, which was very popular in America. And in this movement, literature was basically considered as criticism on human life, right? So that was the point of view which was not only used for the study of the techniques of literature as a study of means, but also, it was concerned with the ends of literature. So means and ends, both roles of literature were shaped. And the point was that how it affects the reader. So the ability of literature while influencing readers was evaluated, and it is done. And you can also use this role of literature while evaluating a piece of literature and using your research techniques by focusing on a particular piece of literature. So the application is that you would think about evaluating a piece of literature from moral philosophical point of view. That what kind of moralism is there, what ethics are being promoted in a particular piece of literature, and what philosophical points are touched within that particular piece of literature. So these are some of the tips which you can explore and you can further use for your beginning of research in the area of literature.